What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today I am making a video about 5 mistakes that you should avoid when the bitch is not trying to fuck you. She's not trying to give you some pussy, and some of you are making some mistakes. I mean, again, I shouldn't call her a bitch because maybe she's your girlfriend. So maybe she used to give you pussy and now she's like, no. And that might hurt your feelings because, you know, physically, like, you're like, yo, I'm horny, bitch, like, I need to fuck. Or it might hurt you mentally and your heart and all that shit because you really like her and you're like, you're not understanding why she's not giving it up anymore. Giving it up, you know, in quotation, because it's not giving up. She's receiving something, you know how I feel about that. But also, maybe you don't understand because maybe it's a girl you're dating, you're really feeling her, and she just don't want to fuck you. And you're like, yo, bitch, why you not giving up the pussy? And you just don't know. So today I'm going to tell you what you need to do to like reverse this so she gives you the pussy. But before, I'm going to tell you what you need to not do. Because when you do those things, she's for sure not going to give you the pussy. All right, so before we start, I created, you know what, a Patreon. Yes, so you can go over there. It's at www.patreon.com/Melli Monaco, and you can find me over there. You can talk to me one-on-one, visual, you know. Also, you can text me. You can see some more pictures that are not on Instagram or on YouTube. So maybe you want to check me over there. All right, so now let's start. 5 mistakes you need to avoid when the bitch is not giving you pussy. Number 1, because this shit happened to me, do not threaten her with a breakup. I'm like, really? You're gonna break up with me because I don't want to give you pussy? I understand, guys. Pussy is very important for you, and dick is probably very important for her too. But at this point, she's like, no. So when I'm saying this happened to me, I was talking to this dude for a little bit, you know, not even that long, and motherfucker was pressuring me with pussy. I was gonna say, no, he didn't have a pussy, he had a dick. So he was pressuring me with like, yo, why we're not doing it? And I was just like, you know, trying to take my time, trying to see if we were really compatible mentally, instead of just adding a fucking number to my roster when in 2 days we would be done, because at the end of the day, I don't really like you like that. You know, so I was just trying to take my time to get to know him more. That didn't work for him. So he was like, yo, you know, I don't talk to girls if I don't fuck. So my reaction, you already know me, I was like, all right, well, fuck you then. I'm done. You good? You can go fuck the girl that, you know, if you don't see more in me than just pussy, then it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth your time. You need to go find a girl that's gonna be cool with that, you know? So I think that's something you should not do, especially in my case, it was just dating. But when you are really like in a relationship with a girl and all of a sudden she's like, no, I don't want to have sex. I don't, you know, you threatening her to not fuck with her like that or to break up with her, she's going to look at you kind of the same as I looked at the dude, like, yo, so you only want me for pussy? I'm not telling you I'll never have sex with you, but just right now, like, can we hold off, you know? In a way, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and it was like, if you can give me a little time. And it wasn't a rule of like 90-day rule, you know, those bitches with the 90-day rule. I'm like, what are you doing? But it wasn't even a rule. It was just for me to feel more comfortable and feel like, yo, we're gonna go somewhere, and it's just not gonna be like some fucking shit, because I wasn't on some fucking shit. So don't do it. I understand in the talking stages, you want to taste the pussy. You're like, okay, maybe I need to see if the pussy good, because if the pussy not good, I'm already in a relationship with her now. How do I leave? I get that. But threatening her to not fuck with her no more is not going to work for you. Because at this point, you're just becoming a dick. That's all we see you as. Number 2, you guys are out of control. Sleeping with other fucking bitches. Like, come on. Because I'm not giving it up, I'm not giving you them buns, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go fuck other bitches. If you're in a relationship, most likely you're gonna get caught because you guys, I don't know if you don't care to get caught or if you're just not slick enough, I don't know, but women have that instinct. You already know. She's gonna go through your phone, she's gonna find a way, she's gonna feel like, oh, you're not really pressing me anymore about fucking. Yeah, because you're fucking somebody else. So I would not recommend, because you're gonna lose the bitch. If she finds out you're cheating, she's gonna be like, oh my god, you're like the other guys, you know, she's gonna start crying, and she might leave you. I don't know, is it worth it? You decide. But if you really like her, I'm telling you, don't go and just fuck around and be like, oh, she won't know or she won't find out. Like, you need to take control of your fucking dick. Number 3, talk to people about it. Yes, I would say you should refrain because, okay, you have friends that you might consider are your really good friends, but they're not. So when they see like this little thing not going right in your relationship, they might go and talk to their bitch, and the bitch is friend with your bitch, and then right there, it's gonna be out. It's gonna be like, oh, you're telling your friends, our mutual friends, that I don't want to fuck you and it's bothering you and all that shit. Like, now you're complaining to other people, and it's not looking good for you because now she feels like she can trust you and she feels humiliated. Also, even if the word is not gonna come out and you're talking to a friend, friends sometimes don't give you good advice. Friends are like, well, fuck this bitch, how you doing it? I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, it's not really constructive. Again, I'm not saying that you don't have one friend or 2 or 3 or whatever that are very like all the way there in their head that would actually give you good advice. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the more you talk about it, the more you're putting in the universe that it's not going right. And I really believe in putting shit in the universe. So put negative stuff, watch, you'll never get the pussy back. I understand you need support, but you need to refrain from talking to your friends about it. Actually, I would recommend, if you have some money, maybe you want to do couples therapy or something. Maybe you want to talk to a professional. I know a lot of you don't believe in therapists and counseling and shit like that, but I would prefer my dude to go talk to a counselor and tell me, hey, can we go together because I'm trying to fix this, than him talking to his friends, talking shit about me, or even if he's not really talking shit, but his friends are gonna look at me funny, they might laugh at him, you know, all that negative stuff. While you go see a professional, none of this shit is gonna happen, and hopefully we can work it out. Number 4, you're changing just that easily. So in the beginning, you know, you were very nice, very genuine, you were ready to do anything for her, give her a lot of attention, all of the shit that she wants. You were willing to give all of that. But then after a little while, she denies you. She's like, no, we're not gonna have sex, you know, I don't know whatever reason she's giving you, but she's telling you she's not gonna have sex with you. Now all of a sudden you turn cold as fuck. You don't give her attention, you withdrew yourself from her, you don't share your feelings anymore, you don't spend time with her, you don't do nothing that she used to like, that you used to do as soon as she tells you that she don't want to fuck. So you know how you look? You look like you were a fucking asshole and that you are a manipulator. Pretty much you were doing all those nice things to get pussy. So as a woman, we're gonna look at you like, oh wow, you were being Mr. Perfect because either I was giving you pussy or you were trying to get pussy. But now that you see pussy is not happening no more, you're like, oh, fuck that bitch. You're gonna be an asshole, you don't got time until she decides to come back around and give you pussy. That's fake. And again, this fucking happened to me. I was dating the sweetest guy ever, because I like nice guys. So I was dating him, and he was really being really good. And after date number 3, motherfucker tried to fuck, and I was like, no, I'm not ready. The next day, motherfucker not really calling, not really responding as fast, kind of like a whole different person. And I was like, what's going on? And he was like, nothing going on, you know, because obviously nobody's gonna say, well, you don't give me pussy, so now I'm a dick. But I felt it. And I was like, oh wow, well, I'm happy I didn't give you pussy, because look at how you are. Obviously I'm not saying it's obvious, but in my head, how it translated was like, oh, you wanted me for pussy. Now that you see it's taking you more than 3 dates to get pussy, now you're like not interested in me. Okay, well, who lost? I think I won. So guys, don't do things because you expect sex in return. That's how you get yourself mad, like yourself, because you decided if I take her out, if I do this, if I do that, she's gonna fuck. And then when she doesn't fuck, now you're mad. Why did you have those expectations? So do things because it makes you happy to help people out, and not because you're expecting something in return. And number 5, being close-minded. That's one of the biggest mistake that you guys make, because all you hear when the bitch is telling you no is no. That's all you hear. No, or she don't want to fuck. But you're not trying to understand why she's telling you no. You guys just don't try to understand the reason. Because you know what? Maybe you fucked up in the past. Maybe she has trust issues with, again, it's not really your business, but maybe she has trust issues. Maybe she's insecure of her body, or maybe she's insecure, she feels like you're gonna leave her because, you know, we believe that a lot of men are gonna fuck us and leave. So that's one of the number one fear that women have. We don't wanna be fucked and then you leave us the next day. So keep that in mind. Or I don't know, maybe her pussy hurts and that's all that is, and she don't wanna fuck because her pussy hurts. Who knows what the bitch is going through? But you should try to understand what she's going through so you can get in them pants. Another one, maybe she has low sex drive, or maybe how you're touching her is not turning her on. Who fucking knows what's going on? You gotta figure it out. And I know you're like, oh, it's not my responsibility. Well, you're the one who wanna fuck the most, right? So if you wanna fuck, you gotta figure out how to make her wanna fuck you. Maybe it's religion. That's gonna be a hard one to pass by, but hey, you can try. Also, another way to look at it, maybe if she's not that easy to fuck, maybe you need to look at her and be like, oh, she might be a keeper. Like, she's not sharing herself with hella dudes, and she's just like trying to really to get to know you first before she does that. That's the thing with you guys. I be yelling. That's the thing with you, because you guys don't want a hoe because you feel like, oh, nobody wants a hoe. She fucked everybody. But when you're looking for the wife, you still want her to be a hoe with you. So give her some time. She will turn to a hoe, to a freak in the sheets, like you guys say, but give her some time. Like, you should be happy that she's not fucking everything that moves. But the minute she's not giving up to you, it's a problem. You need to relax. She's gonna give it up, trust me. Okay, so try to not do any of these 5 because it doesn't look good on you. She's gonna look at you like, what the fuck is this motherfucker? Like, it's not good. So try to not go there. But here are 3 things that you can do as far as like trying to still get them buns. Number 1, tell her what intimacy means to you. Like, she gotta know that sex is very, very, very important to you, so that she's not looking at it like just from her point of view, but she's like, you know what? I know he really needs it. And maybe she's gonna be willing to compromise. Maybe she don't wanna fuck and that's a hard no. I don't know why, because I should be feeling good. I don't know why, but maybe she's willing to suck your dick, and for the meantime, you might be okay with it, you know? You need to fucking talk to her, which leads me to my number 2. Find out what the issue is. You gotta have an honest conversation with her to see what's bothering her, because we don't know what's bothering the bitch. Obviously, don't start getting mad talking about, well, if you love me, you would do that. Like, shut the fuck up with that shit. Like, it's lame. Maybe you can empathize with her, and a woman that feels like you're hearing her out is gonna be more willing to like change your mind, because she's gonna be like, okay, he listens to me. Okay, he's trying to be understanding. I know it's very important for him. You know, all them shit. But you cannot be angry because the bitch don't want to fuck. Once she talks to you and she tells you what it is, maybe you can change her mind. You can reassure her. Maybe she's just like, well, I think you're gonna leave me, or my body is not looking right now. I don't feel comfortable. All them shits. Like, you know, when a girl tells you, I don't like my body, that's when you like give her compliments, make her feel comfortable, make her feel like she's safe with you and that you like every part of her body, you know. But if you just get mad and you don't fucking know why the bitch don't want to fuck, then you're like, oh, fuck this bitch, she don't want to. She's just having some body issues. Like, help her out. Also, the fact that you take the time to have that conversation, she's gonna be like, oh, he really tries to be with me. He really wants to understand. He really cares for me. He really cares about this relationship. He really wants this relationship to work. All of this. Bonus points. Bonus instead of you just getting mad. Number 3, guys. Make a fucking decision and stick to it. I understand sex is very important for you and for most women. But let's say she's the type that don't want to have sex and it's just how it's gonna be. It's a deal breaker for you, fucking leave. Leave and stick to it. Or if it's not a deal breaker and you feel like she's gonna change her mind, you can work on it and all that shit, well, work on it, but stick to it, because it's so many guys saying one thing and then, oh, she's taking too long, I'm out. No, stick to it. Make a decision. You say you're staying, stay and work it out. You're saying you're leaving, fucking leave and leave her alone. At the end of the day, I totally understand you need to fuck. And if it's a deal breaker, leave the bitch. That's what it's gonna be. Go find yourself a bitch that wanna fuck. And if it's not a deal breaker and you can deal with not having so much sex or whatever the case is, think about it. Is she worth it? You gotta make that decision. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you are not in this situation, but if you find yourself in this situation and the bitch don't want to fuck, you gotta figure out why and make her feel comfortable, and hopefully you'll change your mind. Hopefully. All right, you can like, share, comment. You can follow me on Instagram at MelliLoveXO and at Melli Monaco. You know, I also have the car channel at Melli Motors if you want to check that out. You can also subscribe to my Patreon at www.patreon.com/MelliMonaco. And that's it. That is it. All right, guys, I love you, and I hope this video is helping you. I really hope so. I hope you're having a great day, and that you remember that you are fucking awesome, and that you can get everything you want and deserve and dreamed of. Dream of. Yes. All right, guys. I love you. Later.